Hey y'all, what it do? This is your boy Antonio, aka DJ Baby Boy. Um, as you guys can see, I got my Patriot shirt today. Um, Today I want to talk about something that is very sensitive to. Well, not really sensitive, but it's more like it's more of a controversial thing, and the reason I call it controversial is because a lot of people got different feelings about it, got different feelings on the issue. But me, as you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I literally just woke up. So, but by the time this video gets posted, it'll be like early in the afternoon. But it's like I literally just got up, and I just got up from the news of a former New England Patriot tight end Aaron Hernandez um, dies while in prison. Some people say it's suicide. Some people say it's an inside job. So there's a lot of talk about what exactly happened. But but Aaron Hernandez is gone. Um, so far, I did comment on the New England Patriot little news feed on Facebook. There has been a lot of mixed reactions. Once again, there was a lot of mixed reactions. But I recently saw Stephen A. Smith's reaction on First Take. I did not watch the show, but I saw the highlights, of course, on YouTube, like everyone else does, and I saw his reaction to it. Um, so I figure it's only fitting that as a New England fan myself, um, to say my piece and to make my, uh, send my 2 cents on this whole matter. Now, I don't want to take too much of your time. I don't want to feel like I'm rambling on, but like I said, I'm just going to try to say as much as I can so I could try to get the point across, all right? When I found out Aaron Hernandez died, there's two sides of me. There was the fan side, and then there's the actual human nature side. Okay. Now it's no secret, and I'm not gonna lie to anybody on YouTube, and I'm the realest one on here. But there's no secret that I was a fan of Aaron Hernandez. Of course, the fan of the Patriots, but I was a fan of him. Like he was actually one of my favorite players. Really, truly was. Um, he had great charisma. The guy was working his tail off. To me, him and Gronk were considered to me the two best tight ends of the game. Plus, you got Tom Brady, who is argumentably one of the best quarterbacks of all time. So you got that, with that whole trifecta. But as a fan, I felt disappointed. I mean, I was disappointed because one, I can't forget. Now, this is where the human side comes in. As a fan, the human side can't be ignored. And granted, Aaron did kill somebody. And as a fan, you don't want to admit it, or you don't want to be like, oh, that can't be true. There's no way he could have done it. But you can't fake the court system. You can't fake what happened. Now this young man is gone. He ain't coming back. Yes, granted, Aaron did get away with the double murder charge, but he was still serving life for murder he was involved in. So the human side cannot ignore that. That he did do something, he did get caught up with something illegal, and now he had to pay for it, with his life in prison. But now that he's dead, once again, as a fan, it is hard because as a fan, you think of all of the stats he put up, all of the numbers he put up, all of the great performances he's done with the Patriots organization. But again, as a human, in the human form, you have to think of karma, if you will. You have to think of, like what if this was indeed karma? A life for a life. Yes, granted, he was already doing life in jail anyway. So most likely he obviously probably would have died in jail. Ultimately, would have died in jail. But there is a lot of factors that goes into this. But this is how I look at it. And I don't mean to put his name in it, but although I don't agree with how they're handling it, I just don't want Aaron Hernandez to get the Chris Benoit treatment. Okay? And I know I'm probably going to get banned on YouTube for saying that, or banned from the WWE for saying it, but I don't care. The thing is that the WWE or the NFL or whatever, or any organization that has to do with an athlete, it seems that they always so quick to throw them under the rug and totally forget all of the accomplishments that person have had. You know what I mean? Yes, granted, what Aaron Hernandez done was horrific. And that's something that obviously even he can't get back, or vice versa. But we can't forget, we can't forget at the end of the day, he was a phenomenal football player. He was under the leadership of, like I said, arguably one of the best quarterbacks of all time. Backed up with one of the top tight ends of all time in Rob Gronkowski. So we cannot really forget that. And I hope we don't get sidetracked by the evil that he has done and totally forget about his accomplishments. Same thing with Chris Benoit. With Chris Benoit, was found dead, killed his wife, killed his kid, ended up killing himself. WWE automatically just threw him under the rug and just act like nothing he did ever mattered. But you can't say that. Chris Benoit was a world champion, multiple time world champion. Had one of the most classic matches, including the triple threat match at WrestleMania 20 with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. So you can't forget all the things that he's done, despite the evil actions that was done. Now, I know after watching this video, a lot of people are going to say, oh, Antonio, you're kind of right. No, you're kind of wrong. He deserved what he got. Either way, he should rest in peace. Listen, with this topic, there is no right or wrong way to put it. Like I said, as a fan of him, I'm disappointed and sad. But as a human, as a person who actually believes in karma, you do what I consider it karma? I would actually. But I just hope that he was able to ask God for forgiveness, was able to find some sort of spiritual awakening while he was incarcerated, in hopes that his soul was good. But I'm not here to talk about if his soul was great or whatever. But all I can say is that Aaron Hernandez, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, people, let's not forget, he was, at the end of the day, a football player who, yes, granted, had probably one of the best careers of his life. playing under Tom Brady, under the Patriot organization. I get it. I understand. I get it. And trust me, I'm not saying that, whatever. What I'm saying is, yes, granted, he threw it all away. Excuse me. But at the same time, y'all, I mean, a man is gone. A man is dead. You know, although we may have our opinions, let's also be respectful at the same time. That's all I'm saying. You know, now I'm not saying that, we should give this guy of the freaking Steve Stevens treatment. That's not what I'm saying. But at the same time, we have to remind ourselves that he was a very good football player. But like I said, there's two sides of me that feels a little off. Like, one, the fan side, who was disappointed. I was a huge fan of his. But as a human, I have to really think, like, you know what? This was karma. And I think this was karma coming back for him. And it came after him violently. But like they say, when you are about to get judged, you got to pay for the actions that you had during your life. So, I mean, I guess to really cover it in a nutshell, like I said, how do I feel about it? To really cover it in a nutshell, I can't necessarily say that I don't have sympathy for the man, but at the same time, he knew what he was doing that night. He killed Odin Lloyd. He knew what he was doing. He knew the actions, and he knew the consequences for his actions. And since he was doing life without the possibility of parole, he obviously would have ultimately died in jail anyway. So I guess you could say God got him early. Karma got him early. But again, y'all, let's not forget, at the end of the day, he was a great player. That's all I'm saying. But you guys let me know in the comment section how you guys felt. You guys let me know how you guys feel about the Aaron Hernandez situation. And hope to speak with you guys again soon. I'm the phenomenal one, Antonio, a.k.a. DJ Baby Boy, reminding you all to stay safe, stay blessed, and most importantly, stay phenomenal.